What is up, fellas? I hope you are ready for your daily dose of skill, and today we have Scorpion brother or Scorpion sister here, SU-130PM, which is good tank. We are going to talk about this vehicle in the second part of the video, and now I want to talk about the marathon, which all of us is going to have, at least in their server. I'm not sure about the Naoru, but yeah, let's check it out. This marathon is made of 10 stages, right? Stage 1, 2, 3 and 10, whatever. For majority of the people which is not feeling like most powerful player, I would highly recommend to play for experience. Don't even look into this. Why am I saying so? Because it's going to be complicated. Let's say like that. You are playing with a tier 10, first of all, more likely you are losing credits. After that, you are losing the game. You are not getting 850 experience and so on. I mean, it is way better option to play, let's say like that, to grind through the line which you want to grind and have some fun in general. At least this is what I think, and let's say like that. If you are average player, do not look into this one and just skip it. For a second mission condition, or however it's called, because you have option, right? What you want to do, you need 3000 experience, 6000, 9000, 20000, 30000, 30000, 30000, 35000, 40000, 50,000. Basically, roughly you need to get approximately 250,000 base experience, which is crazy amount, because you need to do that in 10 days. A marathon is starting from tomorrow, and I am a realistic person. If you have job, if you are going into the school, you have some kind of things to do, you know, you have your daily routine or whatever, you're not going to get this tank for free. By saying for free, I mean you need to invest crazy amount of the time. But in the same time, look at the bright side. Let's say like that, you are not playing too much. Per 10 days you manage to get, let's say like that, to the stage 5, right? You completed stage 5, you have 50% discount. You can buy this tank 50% cheaper. Is it worth it? Hard question, fellas. It's good premium tank, okay? It's very good premium tank. Since first comparison for me goes to the Scorpion, I would say this vehicle is definitely sexy, definitely good, and the best thing about this tank, this vehicle is a Ninja Turtle 41 camo with my very skilled crew and so on. If you don't have very skilled crew, you are going to have more likely 35 camo or something. So yeah, fellas, this vehicle is very, very, very good. Is it worth it? Obviously, you need to check your wallet and check it out. Do you want to spend that much for a tank, or yes or no? You know, it's up to you. I can tell you this tank is good, and I will show a game with this vehicle, and we will dig a little bit more into this tank, what you can do with this vehicle and so on. As majority of you know, I was feeling quite bad last week, so I did not play tanks at all, and I started to play with this vehicle. 2,400 average damage is not good, because in the Scorpion I have 3.1, and 500 assisting damage is not golden either. But in the same time, fellas, this is only a start, and I believe I'm going to show you way better games. But the next game which you are going to see, well, in this video, is going to be in Kempinovka, and I want to show what this tank is capable of. So see you in a moment. You are going to see the part 2 very, very, very soon. Like I said, fellas, part 2. Let me guess, you was thinking video is over. No, it's not. We are immediately going into the Kempinovka game, and we'll see what kind of stuff we can do here with this beautiful, beautiful thing. Obviously, Kempinovka, best map for this tank. Let's get real. it is just super duper hyper turbo. Good majority of you know that it's perfect map for spotter or for sniper schnitzel, whatever. But I believe this game is going to be quite interesting. First of all, what we are thinking, what is the main difference between this tank and the Scorpion G, right? This tank, our tank have better camo, slightly better alpha damage, and probably that's it, if I'm not mistaken. Now I'm thinking, I think it's going to be it. And also this tank is looking like Arta. Look, this tank is looking like Arta. Yep. And I did that in the battle, during the battle, and someone laughed from me, so it's okay, everything is fine. What this tank is going to be perfect at, in my opinion, this tank is going to be perfect at sniping from the back, and even though you are thinking you don't have the best accuracy and so on, Russia, you have accuracy. We hit some snapshots with this vehicle, and gun on this tank is going to be, at least in my opinion, it's going to be better than a Scorpion G gun. I mean, I'm talking about the combination of the things, right? Yeah, this tank don't have fully rotatable turret, but you know, this tank is Ruski tank after all. Anyways, what we are trying to do right here, fellas, we are trying to go for some blind shots into the standard bush. Probably majority of you know that. There is a bush, zoom like this, check do you have a splash, and where is the splash? There is no splash. Weird. So this is how you can catch people which is sitting in the bush, in the standard bushes and so on. Let's do that once again. And now I did not hit this guy, so more likely we have one blind shot, but I'm feeling quite well, right? Looks like that guy moved out of that bush and he changed his angle a bit, so that's why he outspotted me, but it's okay. Usually Kampinovka battles is going quite slowly, let's say like that. Our team decided to go into the hill, hip hip hooray. We are still chilling right there and having a good time, so yeah. It's fine. Start is always slow. It doesn't matter. You are playing with a Scorpion, you are playing with SU, or you are playing with Panzer shitter. It doesn't matter. It's slow anyways. Aiming. When this tank is hitting, you are hitting like a truck, okay? This vehicle, what is the other difference from the Scorpion? Like I mentioned before, 520 alpha damage, and the accuracy is quite good. Plus you have good shell velocity, which have like over 1000 meters per second, and hits 320 penetration with heat in the tier 8. Come on fellas, don't complain about this one. It's looking quite nice. Okay fellas, looks like we are sitting in the shithole already and it's not looking very good. So what do we want to do? I don't want to stay over there because I know I'm going to be dead meat. So I'm trying to relocate. This tank is accelerating way slower than a Scorpion G, just saying. Engine power on this tank is not very good. Also, you don't have any armor whatsoever, and maybe I believe this tank is going to be very strong in the current game meta. It's going to perform very well for good players, for experienced players. For not so experienced players, it's not going to be the best tank in the world of tanks or something. You can be sure about that. And so far, score is looking bad and so on. And you are thinking, why the F did you pick this replay skill? It's not looking very good. Well, I want to show you the things what this tank is capable of, and which what kind of things Scorpion could not do. And fellas, like I mentioned it before, this tank have amazing camo. Bobject is crossing, Bobject crossing, Bobject crossing. He is trying to cross and he is dead, Bobject. Just like this. Obviously I had hits and I had hits prepared for this vehicle, right? And as you can see, this camo should work extremely well, and I am thinking where to blind shot. I am still thinking. And look at this beauty, T30. Unfortunately, that was not fully aimed shot, but I deserved this one, so I cannot complain too much, right? Polish tier 8 heavy tank, bounced. Unfortunately, I bounced the shot. I was very unlucky. Probably this is, in this replay, you know, our gun did not behave it very well, but if you was on stream yesterday, I showed you how terrible this gun is. It's very good, okay? And if you are going to aim, you are going to hit majority of your shots. If we are talking about equipment which we are using on this tank, I am using rammer, binos and ventilation, binos and optics. And I'm using optics and binos together because when you are having a situation like this, it's looking terrible, right? We spotted a bit, everything is fine. Yeah. Wait for it. Wait for it. 4 seconds, we got the capture shot. Well, we spotted this lava for our team. Hip hip hooray, everything is fine. 15 seconds left. 13 seconds left. I'm thinking how to get some kind of use of all this. 7, 6, 5, 4. It's Russian tank, what did you expect? If you cannot see enemy, just click into that side and everything is going to be fine, okay? That blind shot, I'm super happy. So in the end, I wanted to show how this tank is performing, right? You can snipe and yeah, you saw some shots which I am missing, but usually it's working very good, and I'm talking about my own experience because I played with this tank for quite some battles. Plus you can spot if you are getting into position in time and so on. This is just beautiful thing, I can tell you that. And so far, usually I'm not saying that I love the tank, but so far I had a good time while playing with this vehicle, and I was enjoying myself, which is important thing. Also, this vehicle is not going to be friendly for a new player, I can tell you that, because you need to, if you are going to play aggressively, if you are going to make a mistake, you will get punished for that. If Arta will hit you directly, you will get penetrated and you will die. If someone will fart on you with the high explosives, you will die and you will take shit on for the team. It's not going to be easy tank to play like defender, but it's going to be a very powerful tank in the powerful hands, let's say like that. So if you know what you are doing and how to play the game, and you are experienced player, you are going to have very good time with this tank. If you are semi-new player, well, yeah, obviously you can try to play with a tank, and I wish you luck, but this tank is going to benefit players which is, let's say like that, which is better in the game and which spent quite some hours or quite some days in the game for sure. I'm talking about the people which have 10,000, 20,000 battles and plus and so on. Anyways, fellas, I hope you was enjoying this very first peek from our side to the SU. I hope I gave you some tips how to deal with marathon, and don't be sad if you are not going to finish this marathon. And you know, if you cannot get this vehicle for yourself, I'm not digging into your wallet, but let's say like that, you have different priorities, it's okay, you are going to survive this, it's fine. If you have shit ton of time to play, more likely you are going to get it. It doesn't matter how good, how bad you are, because if you will invest, let's say like that, 8 hours per day, you are going to get the tank no matter what kind of abilities you have, let's say like that. So yeah, fellas, thank you so much for watching. I hope you was enjoying this video. See you tomorrow. Peace, fellas.